On Saturday morning, July 29th, we will be gathering at Poplar Lawn Park in Petersburg to perform light maintenance, raking, mowing, trimming, trash pickup, and overall beautification. This workday is in preparation for the community festival in the park on Saturday, August 19th. Also working with Mount Olivet. Register at theheightsonline.com to volunteer for the workday and to get the most up-to-date information about these events. The Heights and Mount Olivet Baptist are sponsoring a festival in the park on Saturday, August 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will present the historical Poplar Lawn Park back to the mayor of Petersburg. We will need volunteers to supervise games and inflatables, greet, prepare, and serve food, face painting, parking, and cleanup. If you're interested in serving, please register at theheightsonline.com. This event is entirely free to the community.
Well, good morning, Heights family. Good to see everybody today. Good to have those of you joining us by the live stream. I'm going to warn you right now, about 5 minutes from now, you're going to say, is he actually going to preach the message today? Yes, I am. But we've got a couple of things to talk about real quickly here that I think are super important, that really represent the values of this church family and what we're about and what we're doing. One of those being Love 804, which you just saw here in the announcement. We try to do events all through the year, just investing in our community, serving, helping. There's a wide variety of things that we do. And then we try to come together in the summertime for a big event, meaning hundreds of us involved in that. And you know, folks, we've been doing that. I don't even know how long we've been doing it. 6, 7, 8 years. I think it's more important now than ever before. Because you and I live in a world that is growing increasingly apathetic to the church, right? As a matter of fact, that's the best case scenario, that they're just apathetic toward our existence. The worst case, and even more, is they're becoming antagonistic. And I think we take that head on. I think we take head on that attitude by going out into our community and serving and doing good. Folks, what if people could not imagine what our community, what the 804 would be without the church? And I think first of our church, us taking that responsibility, but just the church in general. And I want to take on that responsibility. There's a variety of ways that we do that. This year, I think is one of the most exciting ways we've ever done. We have been going down to the historic Poplar Lawn Park. Notice I said we've been going for about 3 weeks now. We've had anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen people going down there almost nightly and doing pretty heavy work, pretty heavy maintenance in getting prepared for this Saturday, where hopefully most of the work will be more lighter maintenance. Now, ask me to define what's heavy and light. I don't have a clue, but I'm holding on to the word light. How about you? But the big goal this Saturday is 200 to 300. It's 200 to 300 purple or teal. I believe there's an option. 200 to 300 of these shirts out there working, because, folks, that's what gives an image. And I tell you, I'm trying to imagine what 200 or 300 will do, because already the 4, 5, 6 people each night that have been down there, the buzz going on in Petersburg among city officials, among that neighborhood about what we're doing in partnership with Mount Olivet has already started. And that's what we need to do, right? The church needs to make the community a better place to be and a better place to live. So I want to encourage you, get signed up for that. 200 to 300 means, well, it means 200 to 300 is what it means. It means a whole lot of people. And you can look in your bulletin, get more information about what's involved and getting registered. You can go out today, right out there, I think kind of toward that end of the concourse. And if you're already registered or want to register, you'll get a t-shirt. And I mean, who doesn't want this right here? So go out and do that. Now that's part one. Part one is this Saturday. Part two, August 19th. We'll go back and there'll be a big ceremony with the city and kind of presenting the park, if you will. And then we'll be putting on a fair for that community. So just a way to serve and bless our community. I sure hope you'll come out and help us be a part of making that happen. We've got so much going on this summer. I mean, those two things coming coming up. We're just coming off a tremendous week of Vacation Bible School. We had, I think our lowest day this week was 853. I think 882 was a high day. Yeah. Well over 900 people that were involved this week. When I say people, obviously we have volunteers and that, but close to 700 children were here this week, which means there was 700 really stinky kids coming in off the playground each day. But folks, what an exciting opportunity we had just to invest and to pour in them life in Christ, right? And His Word. And we had on Thursday, we presented the gospel. I think we had close to, coming off a summer cold. Who wants a cold in the summer? I actually don't want one in the winter, but you're supposed to have one in the winter, right? But we had over 80 come forward when we presented the gospel. And of course, they're little, and sometimes kids just follow their friends. Oh, my kids, doing that. So we try to counsel and help them really understand their decision and talk with their parents. And we feel confident. We had well over 40 pray to receive Christ. I think we got another couple dozen.